input a number and print the reverse of that number. According to my experience as a subject teacher of class 9 and 10, I found this problem several times in the question paper. Not only in class 10, in class 9 also, because this problem is the main problem, basic problem, which is going to be asked with the students many times. So this program you can categorize as a most important program of your syllabus. So let's begin how to solve this problem. So as I already told you, to solve this problem you must know how to extract the digits of a particular number. That's why I taught you in the previous class how to extract. Okay, let me explain first of all reverse of a number. Suppose let the value of a, the variable, is 134. Then our output is the reverse of the number, that is 431. That is the output when your number is 134. I'm just explaining for a particular number 134. If the program is working for 134, then the program will work for all the numbers. So before we are going to write the code, let's understand the logic of that program. Okay, so first of all you have to input a number. I'm writing the code for the input a number over here. Input, enter a number. So this line occurs several times. I use this line several times in the program because I have to enter a number and I have to check whether the a is, I have to print the reverse of that a. So suppose the value of a is 134. Then how the program calculate the reverse? It will make a loop up to 3 times if your number is of 4 digits. Here you can see our number is of 4 digits. So anybody can see easily, if the number is 134, then how many digits are used over there? So there are 4 digits. 1, that is 4, second digit is 3, and the third digit is 1. So there are 3 digits used in the program. So the loop will work 3 times. Okay, so this is one of the important part, that the loop will work according to the number of the digits in that particular number. If there is another number, suppose there is 1341, so there are 4 digits. So first of all you have to understand that if you are making the reverse of the program, you have to make a loop, and that loop goes up to how many digits are there. If there are 3 digits, the loop will work 3 times. If there are 4 digits in that particular number, then loop will go 4 times. So we cannot use for loop over here, because with the for loop it is very confusing. If we are writing 1 2 3, the loop will work 3 times. If we are writing for I equal to 1 to 5, the loop will work 5 times, means fixed time. So we are using the same logic which we have used in the extracting the number. So I have to use a loop over here, and that loop is while a is not equal to 0. If you remember your previous program, we are using this loop, and this loop will work until the a value is not equal to 0, and the termination of while is when over here. So I'm going to write the code inside this while loop. And as you know that if the number is 123, then this loop will work 3 times. In the previous program we did that one. With this loop will work how many times? This loop will work up to the number of digit time. If your input number has 3 digits, then this loop will work 3 times. So how it will work 3 times? Let me explain. First of all, you have to take the remainder. So for taking the remainder, because the formula is r equal to a mod 10, so I'm writing this code over here. R is equal to a mod 10. I already told you, you have to use the basic concept of extracting the number. So in the R, the last digit is going to store. I'm explaining the example as well as if we are using this formula, then R is equal to 134 mod 10. So anybody can tell me what is the value of R right now in this line, line number 13. If the value of A is 134 and I'm executing this code, R is equal to A mod 10. So R is equal to 134 mod 10. So what is the value of R? So did anybody say what is the value of R over here?
R equals to 4.
4. Anybody can say. Frankly, if that is wrong, no problem. R is 4, right? If R is equal to 4 in the first loop, okay. Now I am using a code over here. Look at here. I am changing the value of A is equal to A integer division by 10. Here the value of R is equal to 4, and after that here you can see in this line you can go. After that I am using the value of A. The formula is A is equal to A integer division by 10. And then what is the value of A? A is equal to integer division of 10 means A is divided by 10 and leaves the integer part. So when 134 is divided by 10, it will give you, when 134 is divided by 10, then it will give you 3 means 13.4. Because I am using integer division over here, this is not the division sign, this is the integer division sign. So when you are using integer division, then only the integer part is going to store in A. So the value of A becomes 13. Okay, these things you have already learned in your previous classes. So this loop will work how many times? 3 times only for 133. I'm not calculating the reverse right now. I'm showing you how many times the loop will work. Okay, so next R is equal to, because the value of A is 13 now, 13 is not equal to 0. After this the value of A is 13. 13 is not equal to 0, and it goes up and it will take the remainder, it will calculate the remainder. Now remainder is equal to A means 13 mod 10, and 13 mod 10 means the value of R is 3. Okay, now it will check the value of A. A is equal to, here A is equal to A integer division 10. It means 13 integer division by 10, and 13 integer division by 10 means 1. Okay, so now the value of A becomes 1. After this it goes again and it will check 1 is not equal to 0, and the condition is true. It will check again the remainder. R is equal to A mod 10. Now the value of A is 1, so it calculate 1 mod 10, and when you are calculating 1 mod 10, 10 ones are 10, 10 zeros are 0 huncha, and remainder is equal to 1. Remainder will be 1. And then it will calculate the value of A. A is equal to the value of A integer division. The value of A is equal to 1. 1 integer division by 10, and when 1 integer division by 10, then it will give you 0. When the value of value of A is equal to 0 becomes, then it goes again and 0 is not equal to 0. The condition is false and the loop is terminated. So you can see that the loop will work only 3 times. These 3 times the loop will work. Because the number of digits are 3, so automatically the loop will work 3 times. If the number of the digits are 4 here, then loop will work 4 times. So that is the idea, how many times the loop will work. The loop will work up to how many digits are there in that particular number. Now here I have to calculate the reverse. So reverse calculation is done with a simple formula you have to write over here, and that formula is S is equal to S into 10 plus r. That is the formula by which you have to calculate the reverse. This one, this is the formula by which you have to calculate the reverse. So how this formula is going to be calculated, I will explain, and after that you have to print a message that is reverse of number, and then you have to print the value of s outside of the for loop and terminate the loop by using end. So the message you have to print outside of the for loop. The value of s is going to store the reverse of the number, and that you have to print outside of the for loop. So to explain this program, how the output is going to print, I will make a dry run over here. Okay, and I am using Excel today for the dry run. You can see I have already opened the Excel, and now I am checking for a is equal to, suppose the value of a is equal to 134, then it should print 431. Okay, so to do the dry run, so look at this table. With this table you will understand how the program is going to work. First variable is a is not equal to 0, that is the condition. You can see this condition I am writing over here. Now second is r value, r is equal to a mod 10. Okay, so this is the second variable which is going to be calculated when the condition is true. Now the third condition, or sorry, third statement, that is s is equal to s into 10 plus r plus r. This is the third statement, or you can say this is fifth line statement. And then a is equal to a integer division by 10. So these are the calculations happen inside the loop when the condition is true. So according to my example, the value of a is 134. So you just check 134 is not equal to 0. You have to check, and in Excel we can use equal sign to check the calculation. So what does it gives you? It gives you true, because 134 is not equal to 0, that is true. When the condition gives you true, then you have to calculate the value of r, because this line is going to be executed. So r is equal to, here we are using mod function. Mod, the numerator is a. Okay, what is the value of a? 134. 134 is the value of a, comma, what is the denominator? That is 10. So you have to divide 134 by 10, and you have to check the remainder part. Here it will calculate directly remainder. So as you know that when 134 is divided by 10, it will leave the remainder 4. It is calculating the remainder. Now the value of s is equal to the old value of s, or by default the value of s, that is 0, multiply by 10 plus r. What is the value of r? You just now calculated. The value of r is 4. So value of r is 4. I am writing 4. It will give you 4, and you can calculate in your copy also. S means 0. 0 into 10 means 0, plus r means 0 plus 4 equal to 4. Now here we have to calculate the integer division by 10. It leaves the integer part of that. So integer part is 13. I am writing directly 13 over here. So now the value of a is 13, and it goes to the when, and it will go to the while, and it goes to check the condition again. So it will check the condition again, that is 13. The value of a is 13 now. So I am checking condition 13 is not equal to 0, and it again gives you true, and it will calculate the value of r now, that is a mod 10. It means that mod, what is the value of a? Numerator value. The numerator value is now 13. You can see that after this statement, the value of a is 13, and here the numerator is 13 and the denominator is 10. So it will give you 3. Now calculate the value of s. So value of s is equal to the old value of s, that is 4, multiply by 10 and plus the value of r. The value of r is changed over here. The value of r is now 3. So 3 it will give you 43. Now the integer division by 10 of that a. The value of a is 13. 13 divided by 10 and leaves the remainder. It will become 1. Now you will check next condition. 1 is not equal to 0. So equal to 1 is not equal to 0. That condition is true. And it will check again the remainder 1 mod 10. So what will give 1 mod 10? Let's see. 1 mod 10 means 1 numerator and 10 is the denominator. So it will give you 1. Now it will calculate the value of s. It means that old value of s, that is 43, multiply by 10 plus the value of r. The value of r is 1. So it will give you 431. And now the value of a is changed. So value of a is now a integer division by 10. And what is the value of a? That is 1. 1 integer division by 10, that will give you 0. Now it will check again the condition. 0 is not equal to 0. 0 is not equal to 0. Then what will happen? It will give you false. When it will give you false means this condition is false, then the loop is terminated and we will be outside of the loop. When we are outside of the loop, then the message is going to print, that is reverse of number, and the value of s is printing. So last value of s is 431. 431. So 431 is going to be printed. So let's run the program. I will minimize this and I will run the program. 134, 134. If the number is 134, then 431 is going to be the output. So it will take little bit time. Once again, we have to wait few seconds. So everyone, are you getting my screen clearly?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's check. 134, enter. So our program is correct. The message is there. 134 is 431 is there. This message is this message, and the value of s is 431. So it works fine. It works for 3-digit number. Let's check it will work for the bigger number or not. Means 4-digit number or 5-digit number, it will work or not. So I'm typing 1458, 4-digit number. 1458 is, if the value of a, then it should print 8541. 8541, it will work. So this is the program by which we have to calculate the reverse of a number. There are 4 digits, so the loop will work 4 times automatically. If there are 5 digits, the loop will work 5 times automatically. Why? Because the last value of a is 0. The last value of a is 0, and it will work when the a value is not equal to 0. That's why it will loop. It will make a loop up to how many times, how many digits are there. Up to that time the loop will work automatically. Okay, so this is one of the important program that is called reverse of that number. So let me discuss another important program. So before I'm going to make another one, are you getting the idea? Are you clear with the concept and logic?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Everyone, please, other student also please reply. They don't be quiet in the class. If they don't know, don't understand, I will repeat. If they are aware, they are familiar, they understood, I will go to the next one. So input a number and check. Now my question is changed. Little bit changes you have to do. So I want to check. Write a program to input a number and check whether the number is palindrome or not. So this is the another important program. So the reverse program is the base of palindrome. As you know that the reverse program is created with the help of the program by which we are going to extract the digits of that particular number. So to solve the reverse of the program, you must know how to extract the digits of the number. And to do the palindrome program, you must know how to make the reverse of the program. So the base of the palindrome program is the reverse of the number program. So reverse of the number program we already did. Using the idea of that program, we can continue the palindrome. So before we are going to start palindrome, do you know what is palindrome number? What is palindrome number? Anybody, please, if you know that what is palindrome number, can you share? You can search in Google if you are on internet. Just now you will get the answer. What is palindrome number? Okay, please tell me what is palindrome number. Hello. Hello everyone, can you pass message or can you speak few words? What is palindrome number? Okay. Okay, I'm not. Opposite number is also same. Yes, that is correct. Sandeep, your answer is correct. If the opposite of the number is the same number, or you can say if the number whose reverse is equal to the same number, that number is called palindrome. So the others, those who are inside the class, please listen. Reverse of number is equal to the same number. If that condition satisfied, then that number is palindrome. In maths, we can say that 121, the reverse of the 121 is also 121. So 121 is a palindrome number. Okay. So as few students already explained the definition, if the reverse of any number, if the reverse of a number is equal to the same number, then that number is called palindrome. Then example is 121 is a palindrome number. You can make any example. 111 is a palindrome number. 222 is a palindrome number. 252 is the palindrome number. 141 is the palindrome number. So any example you can make. So reverse I have already calculated over here. You can see that. I already told you that to make the palindrome, you must write the reverse of the program. So reverse already I have calculated over here. Just I have to put a condition over here. If the number is equal to the reverse of that number. So here I'm not printing the reverse. The reverse is stored in S. Okay. I have to check a condition after the loop. If reverse of the number is S is equal to the same number, whatever you input over here. So we input the number in variable A. So if S equal to A, then print. Here I'm writing message that is palindrome. The number is palindrome. And else means if the condition is not true, if the reverse of the number is not equal to that number, then that is not palindrome. So I'm writing here not palindrome. So this is the logic for checking the palindrome or not palindrome number. A very simple condition you have to write after making the reverse of the program. Look at here. Wow, what an easy program is this now. First of all, we must know how to extract the digits from an input number. After getting that idea, we can check whether the number, we can print the reverse of the number by using this idea. And we know, if we know that how to print the reverse of the number, then we can add a few lines of codes to check whether the number is palindrome or not by checking if S is equal to A. If the reverse of the number is equal to the number, then that is palindrome. So let's run the program and check whether it is correct or not. Okay, so run the program. Oh, I have mistake. I did a mistake over here, and that is and if is not over here because that is multi-line statement. So and if is there. If, oh, that is statement 2 times over here. So that is also a mistake over here. Multi-line statement I am using. If condition, then statement, else statement, and if. Okay. So run the program to check whether the output is correct or not, or it will give you the correct output or not. We have to run the program once again. And as I already told you, that idea of or logic of our program is correct. 121, but it will not print the palindrome. It will print not palindrome. Look, my logic is absolutely correct, but answer is not going to correct. So what type of error is this? This is an error. Actually, this is an error. It is a syntax error or it is a logical error. What type of error? Or runtime error? Do you have any idea? What type of error is this? This is a kind of error because we are not getting the correct output. 121 is a palindrome number, but it is printing not palindrome. Although I have written the same code according to me s equal to a, but there is a problem. So may I know what is the problem? I know the problem is there, I can solve it, but can you guess what is the problem? यसले चाहिँ palindrome number किन print गरेन? Please. Hello, are you getting my voice? I can't check the chat and I can't share my screen together, so you just speak few words if you have any idea. This program is correct according to the logic, but when I check for a palindrome number like 121, it will print the else statement. This statement is printing, so that's why this program is. Yes.
Sir, you should need new variable.
Yes, we can create a new variable. That is correct, but you are giving me.
Sir, variable equal to a.
Yes. Listen here, as I already told you, मसित एउटा सानो क्वेसन छ है यसको सल्भ बुझ्नको लागि कि यसले किन आउटपुट राइट दिएन। यहाँ मैले एउटा काम गर्छु के प्रिन्ट मैले ए प्रिन्ट गर्छु ए त बुझाछौ नि डु यु नो ए आफ्टर द लूप इफ आई एम प्रिन्टिङ ए देन व्हाट इज द आउटपुट अफ ए ओके फर्स्ट अफ अल ए को भ्याल्यु चाहिँ हाम्रो त्यही इनपुट नम्बर छ कि छैन यो लूप भ्याउन बित्तिकै त ए को भ्याल्यु चेन्ज हुन्छ ए को भ्याल्यु त 0 हुन्छ आफ्टर दिस लूप द भ्याल्यु अफ ए इज 0 सो हियर the s is going to compare or the reverse of the number is going to compare with 0. This is 0 after the loop. That's why I have to print a. A को भ्याल्यु 0 हुन्छ कि हुँदैन लास्ट लूप भ्याएपछि a को भ्याल्यु 0 हुन्छ भने त यसले त 0 सित कम्पेयर गरिरहेछ 0 सित कम्पेयर गरेपछि त उले प्यालेन्ड्रोम हैन नट प्यालेन्ड्रोम दिन्छ त्यही भएर मैले 121 मा एन्टर गरेपछि मैले यहाँ एउटा 0 को भ्याल्यु 0 जुन आछ नि यो 0 भनेको a हो अब after the wand the value of a is 0 and 0 is going to compare with 121 which is not equal to and then it goes to the else statement and it will print not palindrome. So this is the logic. 99.9 students they are making the program correct. They said that oh sir I know the program I can do it very easily, but the silly mistake they did that according to the logic the reverse of the number is equal to same number the condition they are writing like this and they won't get the marks. यो program totally wrong भयो के यो program बनाएपछि तिमीले 0 मार्क्स पाउँछौ किनकि यसले palindrome चेक गर्दैन। अब यसको सल्युसन के गर्ने यो जुन a छ नि a सित कम्पेयर गर्ने होइन हामीले के गर्छौं अब यो लूप भन्दा अगाडि यो a को भ्याल्युलाई एउटा छुट्टै भेरिएबलमा स्टोर गर्छौं हामीले छुट्टै भेरिएबल लिनुपर्छ जुन भेरिएबलमा हामीले a को भ्याल्युलाई इनपुट नम्बरलाई हामीले स्टोर गर्ने हो अनि त्यो नम्बरसित कम्पेयर गर्ने है। अब हेर मैले यहाँ के चलाकी गर्छु के लजिक लगाउँछु मैले यहाँ लूप भन्दा अगाडि while भन्दा माथि I have to take a separate variable. Suppose separate variable is p. Any variable you can take numeric variable. P is equal to a. After writing this code, what will happen? The value of a goes to p also. P ले पनि त्यही नम्बरलाई स्टोर गर्दिन्छ के a मा त त्यो नम्बर स्टोर भयो p मा पनि स्टोर भयो त्यसको चाहिँ ट्विन्स बनाइदिए मैले a मा पनि त्यही नम्बर छ इनपुट नम्बर p मा पनि त्यही नम्बर छ। अब यहाँ आएपछि के भयो यो a को मुख कालो भयो कि यो a चाहिँ बर्बाद भयो यो लूपबाट बाहिर आउन बित्तिकै a त मर्यो a को भ्याल्यु त 0 भयो a को भ्याल्यु 0 भयो भने a सित कम्पेयर गर्न मिलेन अनि कहाँसित कोसित कम्पेयर गर्ने p सित कम्पेयर गर्दिने। अब p सित कम्पेयर गरेपछि अब त्यसको ट्विन्स हो त्यो a मा पनि त्यही छ p मा पनि त्यही थियो स्टार्टिङमा। अब यहाँ चाहिँ p मा हामीले त्यही नम्बर पाउँछौं के किनकि p को भ्याल्यु त चेन्ज भएको छैन p को नम्बरमा केही पनि चेन्ज छैन त्यही भएर हामीले एउटा छुट्टै भेरिएबल लिन्छौं अनि त्यो भेरिएबलमा a को भ्यालुलाई स्टोर गर्दिन्छौं अनि a भित्र आफ्नो काम गर्छ, a को भ्यालु चेन्ज हुन्छ यो लुप भ्याएपछि हामीले फरक पर्दैन, हामीले चाहिँ a होइन p सित कम्पेयर गर्दिन्छौं, p मा पनि त्यही नम्बर हो अनि हाम्रो palindrome आउँछ. लेट्स सी द आउटपुट अफ द प्रोग्राम. Let's run and check it out whether the program is giving you correct output or not. 121 is the palindrome. Yes, now it is correct. Your logic is correct. You have to compare the reverse of the number with the input number, but you have to store that input number in a separate variable before the loop, and that separate variable you have to compare in the if condition. That is a logic. If I am going to check another number which is not palindrome, suppose the number is not palindrome, then is the program will print not palindrome or not? Suppose 122, that is not palindrome. You can see that is not palindrome. अब यहाँ हामीले अझै राम्रोसँग बुझ्नको लागि हामीले सबै कुरा प्रिन्ट गर्दिन्छ है. लुक एट हियर, म यसलाई अझै एक्सप्लेन गर्दिन्छु. प्रिन्ट मैले a को भ्यालु प्रिन्ट गरे, a को भ्यालु के हुन्छ लुप भएपछि है. अनि प्रिन्ट अब p को भ्यालु के हुन्छ, व्हाट इज द भ्यालु अफ p आफ्टर द लुप. अनि प्रिन्ट s को भ्यालु के हुन्छ, s को भ्यालु के हुन्छ आफ्टर द लुप, यो पनि प्रिन्ट गरे मैले. ओके, अब तिमीले एउटा एउटा कुरालाई हेर्न पाउँछौ. यहाँ a को भ्यालु लुप भ्याएपछि के भयो, p को भ्यालु के भयो, s को भ्यालु के भयो, कसरी काम गर्यो. यहाँ हेर, सपोज मैले 121 लेखे भने हेर a को भ्यालु त 0 भयो लुप भ्याएपछि, यो लुप भ्याएपछि यो प्रिन्ट स्टेटमेन्ट एक्जिक्युट भयो. a आयो नि, यो मेसेज हो, यो भेरिएबलको भ्यालु हो. मेसेजलाई जहिले पनि कोट्समा लेख्ने है, तिमीले थाहा छ. अनि यो भेरिएबल हो, भेरिएबल चाहिँ कोट्समा आउँदैन. सो a को भ्यालु 0 भयो किनकि यो लुप भ्याएपछि a को भ्यालु 0 हुन्छ. p को भ्यालु 121, मैले पहिल्यै p को भ्यालु, p मा चाहिँ a को भ्यालु स्टोर गरेँ अनि p को भ्यालु के भयो 121. अनि s को भ्यालु मैले भने नि रिभर्स क्याल्कुलेट गर्छ, s ले रिभर्स क्याल्कुलेट गर्छ अनि s मा रिभर्स स्टोर भयो अनि s को भ्यालु पनि 121. अब यहाँ चाहिँ s इक्वल टु p छ भनेपछि s इक्वल टु p, 121 इज इक्वल टु 121 कन्डिसन ट्रु भयो अनि प्यालिन्ड्रोम भयो. अब जब palindrome छैन नम्बर, suppose the number is not palindrome, then the reverse of the number is not equal to the same number. अब यहाँ जस्तो 435, this is the number. a को भ्यालु obviously 0 हुन्छ लुप भ्याएपछि. p को भ्यालु के भयो, p को भ्यालु चाहिँ 435 किनकि p can store the same number from here. p को भ्यालु चाहिँ 435 and after the loop s, the value of s means reverse of the number. Reverse of the number is 534. So 534 is not equal to 425. So that's why not palindrome. यो condition true भएन अनि not palindrome चाहिँ print भयो. So I hope that after explaining like this, you will get it how the palindrome number is going to be checked. Are you getting, boys and girls? Hello? Is it clear?
Yes, sir, we are getting it.
Okay, now the next problem I am going, okay, and this is also one of the important program. As I already told you, this is our last class because before the vacation. So here I am going to explain next important program, and that is called Armstrong number. Okay, यो तिमीले भ्यायो भने हामीले गर्ने हो, नत्र तिमीले आफै ट्राई गर्ने हो. Write a program to input a number and check whether it is Armstrong or not. यो पनि सेम palindrome जस्तै हो. यसमा चाहिँ हामीले चाहिँ आर्मस्ट्रङ नम्बर चेक गर्ने हो. अब तिमीले ल्यापटपमा छ भने आर्मस्ट्रङको लागि गुगल हानिहाल त अनि मलाई भन आर्मस्ट्रङ नम्बर के हुन्छ. एनीबडी क्यान से व्हाट इज आर्मस्ट्रङ नम्बर. यो ठ्याक्क palindrome जस्तै प्रोग्राम हो. जसरी palindrome भनेको रिभर्स अफ द नम्बर इज इक्वल टु द नम्बर. व्हाट इज आर्मस्ट्रङ नम्बर? What is Armstrong number? Sandeep, can you tell me? I know that you know what is Armstrong number.
Sir, the cube and the sum of every digit is equal to the same number.
If the sum of the cube of
Every digit.
if the sum of the cubes of its digits is equal to the same number. अब अब यहाँ हेर यहाँ चाहिँ अलिकति फरक भयो के आर्मस्ट्रङ भनेको के भयो एउटा एउटा डिजिटलाई निकाल्ने यस हामीले जानेछौँ अनि एउटा एउटा डिजिटलाई निकालेपछि त्यो डिजिटको क्युबको सम गरिदिने त्यो डिजिटको क्युबको सम गरिदिने अनि त्यो डिजिटको क्युबको सम त्यही नम्बरको इक्वल भयो भने त्यो आर्मस्ट्रङ हुन्छ फर एक्जाम्पल आई एम टकिङ अबाउट 153 इज आर्मस्ट्रङ नम्बर अब यहाँ कसरी मैले एउटा एउटा डिजिटलाई निकालेँ है सबभन्दा पहिला मैले 3 लाई एक्सट्र्याक्ट गरेँ मैले 3 लाई निकालेँ अब यहाँबाट म 3 लाई एक्सट्र्याक्ट गर्न सक्छु है अनि 3 को क्युब प्लस अर्को मैले 5 लाई एक्सट्र्याक्ट गर्न सक्छु 5 को क्युब प्लस मैले 1 लाई एक्सट्र्याक्ट गर्न सक्छु 1 को क्युब where is the cube that if you will calculate the sum of the cube of its digit then that is equal to the same number you exactly 153 आउँछ के sum of the cube of its digit is equal to the same number that is 153 अर्को नम्बर छ 407 मा पनि त्यही हुन्छ if number is 407 then the sum of 4 cube plus 0 cube plus 7 cube is equal to the same number लजिक यो हो अब यो हामीले आफ्नो प्रोग्राममा कसरी एक्जिक्युट गर्ने हो हेर एकदम इजी छ यो सुन्दाखेरि कस्तो गाह्रो छ एकदम इजी यहाँ सम क्याल्कुलेट गर्ने हो यहाँ सम भनेको s इक्वल टु s प्लस तर कसको सम क्याल्कुलेट गर्ने हो डिजिटको क्युबको डिजिट हाम्रो r मा आउँछ भनेपछि r को क्युबको यति गरे पुग्यो हेर only one line I have changed s is equal to s plus r cube why I am using r cube because I have to calculate the cube of that particular digit and I have to calculate the sum of the cube of its digit so s equal to s plus r cube formula लाउने अनि यहाँ चाहिँ अब तिमीले फेरि त्यही कम्पेयर गर्दिने if the number is equal to the sum of the cube means sum of the cube हाम्रो s मा स्टोर भएछ if s is equal to a अब यहाँ गल्तीले पनि a नलेख्ने है यहाँ पनि a लेख्यो भने a को भ्यालु त 0 हुन्छ प्यालेन्ड्रोम जस्तो a को भ्यालु लेख्यो भने a को भ्यालु त 0 छ यहाँ फेरि हामीले चाहिँ यहाँ एउटा छुट्टै भेरिएबलमा p मा अथवा q मा स्टोर गरिदिने हो a को भ्यालु and then we can compare that if s is equal to p then print Armstrong else print not Armstrong or not Armstrong number and we have to make and if so this is the same program of the palindrome program but in the palindrome you have to make the reverse of the number but here you have to extract the digit is extracted in r and you have to calculate the sum of the cube of its digit by using s equal to r cube and compare the sum with that particular input number and input number is a but the value of a is changed after this program so you can store the value of a in p and compare with the p let's run the program okay still 1 minute to go so let's run the program 153 that is Armstrong and if we can check another number that is not Armstrong so just run the program and you can see that any number suppose 121 that is the palindrome not Armstrong so not Armstrong so hello everyone are you getting this logic to check whether the number is Armstrong or not or shall I repeat
Yes, sir.
it's very easy as I already told you that the base of the program of reverse of palindrome or Armstrong is the program by which you are going to extract the individual digits of that number if you know how to extract the individual digits of that number then just you have to modify a little bit according to the definition of that particular words like Armstrong and palindrome and you will get it Armstrong को लागि हामीले छुट्टै डेफिनेसन थाहा हुनुपर्छ कि Armstrong नम्बर भनेको के हो Armstrong नम्बर भनेको हरेक डिजिटको क्युबको सम जब त्यही नम्बरको इक्वल हुन्छ तब त्यो आर्मस्ट्रङ हुन्छ। अनि प्यालेन्ड्रोमको लजिक के हो, के कुनै पनि नम्बर प्यालेन्ड्रोम कुन बेला हुन्छ, जब त्यो नम्बरको रिभर्स त्यही नम्बरको इक्वल हुन्छ। यो दुईटा कुरा डेफिनेसन जाने भने त्यसमा कोडमा अलिकति चेन्ज गरेर हामीले त्यो पत्ता लगाउन सक्छौँ। ओके, so I hope that you will get it today, the three programs, the reverse, Armstrong and palindrome.